Let me show you how to integrate Zoom with Jotform Workflows. So follow me to my desktop right now. What's up everyone, welcome to Jotform. On this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate Jotform with Zoom inside of Jotform Workflows. So it's going to be super useful. So let's get started. This is my main workspace and we are going to open up the workflow where we want to integrate. In this case, I'm going to use this one for demo purposes. Now, once I'm here, I'm able to integrate with Zoom. Now I can trigger to integrate with Zoom at any step of the workflow. So for example, after the second approver or the final approver is approved, I can trigger to create a Zoom meeting. Okay, so to do this, on the left, we have the workflow elements. There's the basic elements and there's the integrations. I'm going to search for Zoom in the integrations and it's right here. I'm going to drag it inside of workflows. And for this purpose, as I mentioned, we can add it in any step of the workflow. But for demo purposes, I'm going to add it right at the beginning. So it's triggered right away to show you how it's going to work. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect this. And as a waterfall, this is going to be triggered as it's going to flow. So as soon as the submission is submitted, it's going to trigger this Zoom meeting. Be aware that the form needs to have an appointment element. If it doesn't have it, be sure to add it. Okay, now let's go ahead and complete the settings. Let's go ahead and set what we want to use this for. We can create a meeting, we can add a registrant to the meeting, and we can add a registrant to the webinar. So in this case, we want to create a meeting. Let's hit next. I'm going to integrate. If you haven't integrated, go ahead and connect right now. It's going to ask you to authenticate your Jotform account with Zoom. So in this case, I am going to allow. Let's go ahead and allow this. Here we go. We should be integrated now and we're ready to set up. So we need to customize the title for the meeting. So right now the title by default is new submission for, and it has the form title. I can make this more unique by adding from the form field or manually. So in this case, I'm going to use the submission ID, which is going to be unique every single time. And it just helps me keep a little bit more track. I can add more details like the name or certain questions that were responded in the form, but we're going to keep it like this. Then we have the match fields. So the start time, and I'm going to select this from the appointment element that I have inside of the form that's going to be submitted. And the duration, I can set this manually. For example, I can set it to 30 minutes, which is fine for testing purposes. Okay. Then choose a time zone. In this case, I'm going to use a random time zone. I'm going to use Hawaii for this purpose, and then add form fields to the meeting description. So this helps me identify what this is for. So I'm going to set the name for this purpose. I'm going to set the, do they want to chair, do the phone number, the email, and the shipping address. That's what we're going to add to this. Let's go ahead and save. And that's going to be triggered as soon as submission is submitted. Again, if this is passing through the approver, the second approver, then we can add the Zoom integration right here. But in this case, for demo purposes, we're going to keep it here. Okay, let's go ahead and preview this to test it out right now. Let's start run. I'm going to fill this out really quickly with demo data. Here we go. We want to chair. The appointment will be for the 24th, and we're going to set it at 10 a.m. We're going to select this chair, this table, and submit. We're going to skip the rest for right now. It's going to kick this off. It's going to go through the Zoom and it's going to integrate. So you can see integration is running and it's going to kick off the Zoom to send out and create that meeting. Now let's go ahead and jump over to Zoom to see if that's created now. This is my Zoom account and here it is on the right. March, February 24th, we got the new submission office. It even has a submission ID, which is unique. And we got the time slot that it's going to be set right here. I'm going to open this up just to give you all the details here. You can see here, we got the name. Do they need an office chair? Yes. The time, the phone number, the address, and all that, it will be available right here if it's filled out. So it's super easy to integrate Jotform Workflows with Zoom to create meetings. And don't forget to let me know here in the comments what you think about Jotform Workflows and Zoom. Plus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that is a wrap.